Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, like I said yesterday, it's it's just getting really bad for Kamala Harris. More and more bad news, specifically in the state of Pennsylvania. We can officially project today that Donald Trump will carry the state of Pennsylvania by our average by 0.1. It is a very small lead, but then again, you have more accurate pollsters like Real Clear saying that Donald Trump's going to win the state by 0.8. So yeah, it's really and idealistically and realistically, it's going to be a close race. But it would be honestly amazing if we could possibly see us gain the said state, gain more in this said state, and the fact that hey, you know what, we have the majority here, 50%. Of the majority here, and just 2% undecided. We're above water in this latest Quintus Insights poll that shows that yes, we are actually on the right track. So looking here also, it's not just polls that Kamala Harris seems to really be struggling in. It's also the registration. Donald Trump is now, well, it says, according to the Red Eagle Politics poll, you'll see that, not poll, but post, the GOP out-registered Dems by 15K in Pennsylvania during the final week of registrations. It's true, the game is finally turning around here. So the Dem advantage also fell below 300K for the first time in decades, okay? And we realize this because Pennsylvania historically has been a blue state in Pennsylvania. Yes, and yeah, we've seen in the midterms. It was a very good year for the said Democrats in the said midterms, and as a result, we were worried about Pennsylvania. But guess what? The tables turn in 2 years, and it's not that really different. It's actually completely different compared to the 2 years ago from the midterms. Now, you got a more important issues in the way. You got a Israel-Hamas war. You got a non-stop ongoing Ukraine war. You also have the migrant crisis, which didn't really exist as much during 2022. But yes, the point is the tides are turning, and we could very well win in Pennsylvania. Yes, we have actually made history, as Red Eagle Politics have stated. This is the first time in decades where the GOP had out-registered the Dems by over a decade of have in the lead here. And of course, is that set to change? I think I think I'm in a little bit, but I don't think Democrats are going to suddenly get back their advantage when it comes to their majority in like Pennsylvania, like they used to have for decades. But yes, this should really, really, really sink into the Kamala Harris campaign. It has, because they were trying to prevent this. They've been trying to take money out of Milwaukee, putting it into Philadelphia. That shows disparity, right? It shows that you're desperate, and you are going to do what you got to do to, of course, and people can see it. The desperate actions and measures being taken here. So, according to the recent polling results here from Pennsylvania, you'll see race to the White House is giving, I think race to the White House is a tiny bit liberal, if you will. But yeah, this is a good example here. Most, even Silver Bulletin saying it's a tie. But most of these sources are saying Trump's going to win. Real Clear polling, it's actually Real Clear polling, but it says Real Clear Politics. They're saying, oh, Trump's going to win by 0.8. This is a huge advantage here. Kamala Harris still holds the national poll here. So yes, the point is Kamala Harris is taking a nosedive. Like, she has gone down this line right here. She's like pretty much down almost, yeah, she's at 47%. Donald Trump is pretty much taking the initiative at this point. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Our latest prediction, we had Erie County go for Kamala Harris. It's now in Trump's hands, and it pretty much looks like 2016. It really does. During this time, also in Pennsylvania, let's see, Hillary Clinton was leading by 6.2. So yes, you'll see. Let's see, Hillary Clinton was always in the lead here. Donald Trump actually never took the average, and here we go. He has the state. I'm telling you, and I'll say it again, we were not supposed to win this election. How did we win? I absolutely have no idea. But then again, if you put commonality in it, the way, like Hillary Clinton and the way she ran her campaign, it was a bit too feminine. Not as feminine as Kamala Harris, but it was feminine to a point here. So yeah, in total, Hillary Clinton led by 5. By average today, October 22nd. Joe Biden led in Pennsylvania by 49, I would say 4 points here. You'll see Joe Biden comfortably held the average. So how is it that in this case, going to a poll like Pennsylvania, like in 2016, 2016 is a better example, where Donald Trump actually never really held the average. Never really held the average. Hillary Clinton was comfortably winning the said election. And just out of nowhere, he wins. Compare this to the previous polls. You'll see, yeah, Donald Trump has a great chance in winning the state. But some say, but Donald Trump was doing much better in 2020. Well, let's make it clear here. I'm not surprised he lost because the political climate was against him. Now the political climate is against Democrats, and as a result, I'm predicting we would probably hold off. I really do. But yes, this is what the current situation is looking like. Erie County, Republican, Northampton, it's looking like 2016, but even better. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down below, and as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.